Hi and welcome to the Zone.
We're back again.
This is the Fantasy Football Zone, your home
for everything fantasy football.
Hi and welcome back to the Zone. This is the Fantasy Football Zone, your home for everything fantasy football. Guys, welcome back to the Zone. How are you guys feeling?
Feeling good, feeling good.
Good. V, you good?
Yeah, I'm good, excited. Yeah. Do this.
Amazing. Good to have you guys on this episode. Let's just get straight into it. As you guys can see, just down there, we want to just switch it up a bit, of course, and just talk about this season. This season is very exciting, of course, for us as football fans. Our fans are going to be back into the stadium. Will that affect, how football matches turn out? There are a lot of new signings right now. Teams that are on fire, are firing on all cylinders, winning trophies in preseason. There's so much newly promoted teams, and we just want to just talk about our predictions. But before we even just go to the top, I want us to talk about this from the bottom up, right? In Kenya, we say the bottom up economy. What talk about the bottom up? I don't know, guys. What do you think about the newly promoted teams? We have Watford, Brentford, and who else has been promoted? Watford, Brentford, and Norwich. Yeah, what do you guys first of all think? Do you think these guys are here to make a statement, or they're just here to go back to Championship?
Maybe we can start
they're not. Yeah. V, you want to start us off?
Okay, no problem. I think for me, they are definitely here to make a statement. I think they are excited that they have been promoted to the Premier League. So definitely they want to make a statement. They just don't want to come and show up, then go back to the Championship League. Some of them are looking to even remain in the Premier League, So I think we are looking forward towards a serious, a very interesting season. Particularly, I'm interested to see how far Norwich will go, and yeah, I don't know what Deno has to say.
I think for me, Premier League is unforgiving. Premier League is unsympathetic. They better be on their A game. Otherwise, as it happens more often than not, that most of these teams that get promoted, they just go right back down. So I don't know. I think their work is cut out for them. They look good. I'm not too sure about that Norwich team because they've. I don't know if they have what it takes to stay up. Brentford, however, are a really good team. Watford also are a really good team. They have some really excellent players, and but it's Norwich who won the league, right? In Championship. So if I'm saying Watford and Brentford look really good, then Norwich perhaps look even better than all of them because they won the league. Yeah. But I feel like the Premier League is unforgiving. So any mistakes, any slackness will definitely be punished. I think 2 out of those 3 are likely to be relegated this season.
Mm, mm.
If
Yeah,
there's
I
to be
mean,
a survivor, it is likely to be one of them. Hopefully, I think so.
okay. Who
Okay.
would that be for you? Norwich, Watford, or Brentford? Remember, Watford had one of the best defenses in the Championship last year. Brentford scoring, of course, a lot of goals, and Norwich winning the title. Who do you think is going to stay up of all the 3?
Honestly, it's really it's as good as coin toss. Wait, the coin toss. It's as good as a coin toss for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like if I'm to choose, if it was based on who I like, it would be probably Brentford. But I also feel like Watford are like Premier League materials. Like we're used to having Watford in the Premier League for the most part. So also they have a big shout. But let's
Yeah.
wait and see. But also remember in the Premier League itself, we have some teams that have been really slacking and perhaps are just waiting for a good relegation. You know.
Mm. All right. Maybe
So
maybe could you use that opportunity to say the 3 who you think will go down?
the three who I think will go down. Okay. This is a difficult one, but I said 2 out of the 3 new teams will go down. So those 2, I think, are likely to be Norwich and I think Brentford. I feel like if between Watford and Brentford, if it's one of them, I think it's Brentford because
Mm.
Watford, I think, they know they have what it takes and they know what it takes to stay up in the league.
Okay.
So I'm taking Norwich and I'm taking Brentford,
Brentford.
and
Yeah.
then I'm taking one of these guys. I'm thinking, Southampton and Newcastle. It's been
Newcastle.
a
You
long
were
time coming. It's been a long time coming for these 2 teams. They've just been escaping narrowly on this relegation battle. And I feel like one of them is gonna get sucked in this time around.
Mm.
One of them. And I think I'm likely going for Southampton.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
It is Southampton, Brentford, and Norwich for the Novi.
For me, I don't know. For me, probably I should talk about the Premier League teams that I don't know that they have not been performing really well, and also just coming off the previous season. Yeah, Newcastle is on that list. Like if they actually missed by a whisker the last time's relegation.
They
So
they didn't miss by a whisker. They missed by a Joe Willock.
By a Joe Willock. Good point.
Yeah.
yeah, so they are really, really close to relegation. So if anything, if they don't change their game plan or if they don't come up differently this season, chances are they might actually be relegated. So that's what I'll say. I'm not too sure about the new teams. I'm waiting to see how they will perform. Yeah,
Mm. Okay, so your pick is Newcastle and
Newcastle. Newcastle. Southampton, I think they have some slight hope though, even though they don't think they might actually go down. Now that they even don't have Danny Ings, actually that's a point to think about that Danny Ings has already left. So they're actually, I don't want to say on their deathbed, but well, let's wait and see how everything pulls out. Yeah.
all right, all right. Now, I mean, for me, I personally think Norwich, Brentford, and Watford will go back down just as they came in. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's
Ouch.
it.
Well, that's not even fair. You
I
need to
think
give
this,
them a chance. Oh
as
God.
Deno rightly put it, it's unforgiving in the Premier League, and I think the Premier League teams are strengthening and have strengthened. Though Southampton is not looking good, Vestergaard and Ings out, that's bad. Yeah, but anyways, let's go up the table a bit. Of course, the mid-table teams that we probably anticipate, but those sort themselves out. But I want to talk about the top of the table. who are those who pile themselves at the top of the pack. I want us to go from 7. Our predictions from 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll. So let's just go. Who is gonna finish 7th? They know for you.
Hey, there's so many contenders for that number 7, that hotly contested 7th
Yeah,
spot.
Conference
Because
League
now
spot.
the likes of Aston Villa have strengthened.
Yes.
Tottenham are always a contender for top 7. Nowadays, Arsenal are also a contender for top 7.
No, top 8. Top 8.
Yeah, and you have the likes of Everton. You have the likes of Everton. So for me, I think number 7, I would give it to number 7. I'll give it to Aston Villa.
Okay, Villa number
Yeah.
7. Vera number 7. Who comes in for you?
Okay, for me, how things are panning out, like I'm not too sure who I will give number 7 because they're very meaningful contending for this position. Yeah. But definitely, I'm not sure between Aston Villa and Everton. Okay, Everton is not, they're having a transitioning team. I'm not sure how they'll pull through that. So I don't know if I want to give them a number 7 or number 8. Or
You have to arrange. Either way, you have to end up with an arrangement. So,
I have to end up,
just decide.
okay. Maybe I should let Ideal guys say as I think about it, as I think who I'm going to give.
My number 7 is gonna be Tottenham. I think of course with the transition in the manager, they will probably of course they may not necessarily have the best of the seasons, but I think they need to really transition, and probably especially if they lose Harry Kane, I think number 7 is very fair for me as an Arsenal fan to give them. But anyways, banter aside, I think number 7 is Tottenham for me this season. Yeah. V.
Okay. I think I'll give Aston Villa number 7.
Okay.
I'll give,
Okay.
So
it's Villa, and then Tottenham. Right, number 6. I think I'll start off my number 6. I think number 6 is Arsenal this season. This is my team, yes, but I think this team is really struggling. Really not making signings at the moment. I think there's a lot of poor management there in the club. Arteta has really fed us with a lot. He has fed us with a lot of sweet words that are sweet nothings at the end of the day. For me, I'm trusting the process, but I'm now losing a lot of trust in the process. So for me, Arsenal comes in 6, just trying to book that Europa League spot. How about you, Deno?
Number 6 for me is Tottenham.
Okay.
Remember, I had Aston Villa at number 7. So at number 6, I have Tottenham coming in at number 6. I think I feel like they have a good enough team, but I don't know. I don't think Nuno Espirito is top 4 kind of manager. Unless he pulls a Houdini, a really serious magic trick on us. I feel like the best they can do is number 6.
Okay.
So I have Tottenham at number 6.
Tottenham 6, Vera.
Okay, for me, I don't know. I'm struggling whether I should give West Ham that position.
Okay.
West Ham at position 6.
Interesting pick. I see you've already dropped off. I see you, and I'm looking forward to your top 5 for the both of you, because I see both of you have dropped some teams somewhere there. So yeah. Anyways, all right, that's top 5. Let's go that's top 6. Number 5 for you, Deno.
Number 5, I'm tipping Arsenal to take number 5. Yeah. I feel like yes, the signings have not yet come in at this point in time, but they will. it is tradition for Arsenal to do signings in the last week actually of the transfer window. I don't know why, but that seems to be the style that they want to go with. But I feel like especially that creative midfielder will come in by the end of the transfer window, and that's the missing piece of this Arsenal team for us to be able to do something. Not win the league or not challenge at top four, but then do something. Remember, the defense was solid enough last season, third best defense in the league, and we've added on to that defense. We've bolstered that defense even more with Ben White, who's definitely going to be an incredible addition in that team. Remember, also we've had some solid cover for Kieran Tierney last season. When Kieran Tierney got injured, there was no cover for Kieran Tierney, and Arsenal really suffered in that period of time when Kieran Tierney was not available. So I feel like if we had such a good defensive record, then the signings that they've done are likely to maybe maintain the same defensive record or make it a bit better. So they just need that creative spark, because whatever is the problem with Arsenal is creating chances. They are not creating enough chances to put themselves in a good position to win matches. But then when you look at the totality of the game, they manage the game really well. They dominate possession really well. It's just those few instances of lack of quality or lack of incisiveness that cost them these games. So I believe that number 10 is going to come in by the end of the season, and that will be enough to propel them to the 5th position.
Okay, I mean, you make a very compelling case. You're almost making me change my mind. Make a compelling case for Arsenal, but I mean, I need to see the rubber meet the road so that I actually make a decision with that for Arsenal. Anyways, V, number 5 for you.
For me, number 5, I'll give it to Tottenham. I think they have a chance this season. I think the new coach, Nuno, and also the team as it is right now. Okay, I know Harry Kane is not probably they were not sure whether he's leaving or still staying, but I think the manager of the team has what it takes to like guide the team to position 5. I think they can be able to contend for that position this season. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you make a good point. Yeah, they have some good new signings. Christian Romero in defense, which is not bad. Probably if they lose Kane, they'll probably add another striker. I just saw today that
Lautaro Martinez.
No, it was posted today that he's not leaving by Fabrizio. So yeah. So yeah, but yeah, they may definitely add to that. But anyways, I like that. So top 4 now. We're looking at. Oh no, I didn't mention number 5, Leicester. I think Leicester is still a big top 5 team. They're gonna push for the top 4 a lot. With the likes of Patson Daka added, I think that's a very good addition to the striking force. Already they have a good team, and just adding to the good team that they had. So yeah, Leicester for me comes in at number 5. So let's get into top 4. Top 4, Deno, who is number 4 for you?
I think I should just read out the whole top 4, and then we can just discuss.
Yeah. What's your top 4?
Top 4, I have Manchester United at number 4.
Okay.
I have Liverpool at number 3. I have Chelsea at number 2, and I have Man City winning the league again.
Wow. I have a question for you.
You're saying you're at number 4. You're saying you have Manchester United. At number 3, Liverpool.
Yeah.
And then at number 2,
Chelsea.
Then I have a question for you.
And Man City. Okay.
Yes. What's your question?
I mean, where is Leicester City in your top 7?
They are not in the top 7. They are number 8.
Wow.
Oh my God.
They're number 8.
Okay.
Interesting. Vera, what's your top 4?
Okay, for me, my top 4. My number 4, Leicester. Number 4, Leicester. Number 3, I'm not sure. I have a debate between Manchester United and Liverpool. Number 3, Manchester United, Liverpool, either or. Number 2, Man City. Number 1, Chelsea.
Wow.
So it can't work like that, because if there's a debate between Man United and Liverpool for 3, then that pushes Leicester into 5, because then one of them will be 3, another will be 4.
Okay. No. Let me read it out again.
Yeah.
Number 4. Let me read it out as I had put it before. Number 4, Leicester. Number 3, Manchester United. Number 2, Man City. Number 1, Chelsea.
So Liverpool is not in your top 7.
So where did you take Liverpool?
Liverpool is number 8.
Wow. Wow. Okay. I mean, those are her predictions. Those are her predictions. You never know.
Okay. That's it.
I mean, anyways, okay.
What I would say is the two contending, the top 3. I think this times league, I'm putting it out for Chelsea and Man City. Yeah, I think
to battle it out for the league. Yeah?
Yes.
I think Liverpool is in that conversation.
Yeah.
Of course, they don't have the squad depth like those two teams, but you cannot fail to have them somewhere there.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I agree with that. However, I think Liverpool is about maybe 1 or 2 signings to really contend for the league. I think other teams are a bit stronger. So, but my top 4 is Liverpool 4th, Manchester United 3rd. Top 2 for me is a big battle. I think these two, Chelsea and City, are going to push themselves till the end of the season. Both of them, if Manchester City especially get Harry Kane, I think both are going to be very formidable, because they have 2 great goal scorers, Kane and Lukaku, joining in, and a lot of creators around there. But if you're to ask me, I think Man City has what it takes if they sign Kane. If they sign Kane, I think they have what it takes to just push till the end, and push Chelsea and give them a run for their money. However, I think Chelsea will not back down. If Man City don't sign Kane, for me, Chelsea comes fast, because they just needed. You see, the top scorer last season was Jorginho with 7 goals. Right now they're adding a Lukaku who can give you at least 20 goals. So imagine what that can do to the team, So I personally think that would be my top 4 for this year. So I mean, guys.
So you're saying without Harry Kane, Chelsea win the league. Without Harry Kane, Chelsea win the league.
Yes. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
bold prediction though.
Yeah, Kane is a game changer. Of course, Grealish is a good changer. However, I think even without Grealish, still Man City would still be good. But I think he's a good game changer, but not necessarily to beat Lukaku. In Chelsea. But anyways, that is our top 4 prediction, our top 7 prediction. But I'd like to just hear from you guys lastly before we close. Who is gonna be a surprise package this season? The surprise that team that you see last season, it was West Ham that came and surprised us. Aston Villa, West Ham, But who is gonna be a surprise package this season?
I think Aston Villa. For me, I think Aston Villa. I'm so impressed by the kind of business they did. Honestly, I feel like Aston Villa have done better business than Man City. The 100 million that Man City gave them has helped them more than what Jack Grealish will do for them. Because remember, Jack Grealish is just one player who is more or less injury prone at some point. So, for example, if Grealish gives City, out of the 38 matches, he gives them 20 matches, maybe 20 or 25 matches even. In those matches, let's assume he does 10 goals and 10 assists. That's 20 goal involvements that Aston Villa have lost, right? But then they've replaced Grealish with three excellent players. Danny Ings, who was top scorer contender 2 seasons ago. Last season it's only because of injuries, but then he had more than 10 goals, a quite number of assists. Then they brought in Emi Buendia, the player of the season in the championship, most assists. And they bought Leon Bailey, from Leverkusen, another very electric winger who can do, damage on the wing. So when you look at these three players, I feel like Aston Villa have shifted the risk from just relying on Jack Grealish, and they have some three excellent players who are able to propel them to the next level. And you look at that team all around, it's a very solid team. Have a good defense with the likes of Cash and Target and the likes of Mings. Have a really good defense and a really excellent keeper in Emi Martinez. The base of the midfield is good with John McGinn and Douglas Luiz. I mean, this team is set for some amazing things this season. So I feel like Aston Villa will be the surprise package.
Okay. Some very compelling reasons there. V, how about you? Surprise package.
I think Zeno makes the case for both of us. I think Aston Villa is the team to watch this season. I think it's actually the team to watch this season. Last season we were watching West Ham. I think Aston Villa is the team to watch this season. And I'm not sure. I don't know if we were saying if Liverpool makes 1 or 2 signings, they can contend for the top position. I don't know, but I also have some little faith on Liverpool coming back, and they might actually surprise us because maybe people are not betting on Liverpool anytime this time,
including yourself.
But I think they can surprise us. But I agree, Aston Villa is the team to watch this season.
Okay. I mean, no doubt that they've made some very good signings, and it makes a lot of sense that they could be. I don't know, for some reason I'm looking at Everton. I think Everton for me could be the surprise package this season. May not and surprise a lot of people with Rafa Benitez. I think Ancelotti didn't have time to settle in. He just saw the offer from Real Madrid and just ran. He didn't even wait. But I think Rafa Benitez, he's a proven winner in the Premier League as well. So I think he has something he can bring on board. So Everton for me is the team that I am really predicting to be that surprise package. But anyways, this has been it, guys. Thank you so much for sharing your top predictions. I mean, guys, please comment down in the comment section, engage with us, let us know who do you think is going to be the team that is relegated this season, or the 3 teams that are going to be relegated as well. Tell us, who is your top 7 these days. We're no longer talking about just the top 4. Who's going to be your top 7 in whatever order? Engage with us on our social medias platforms as well, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And we'd really love to hear from you. That is it from us on The Zone. It is the ideal guy here,
Dinosaurus.
And I go by the name Queen V. Yeah, see you.
Yes.